Announcing the 2025 Women Tech Award finalists. Dr. Amy McDonnell, a neuroscientist at the University of Utah, brings nature to the brain through groundbreaking virtual reality studies. She leads the first environmental psychology study combining VR and implanted brain devices, immersing bedridden patients in nature and measuring real-time neural healing. Her work opens new frontiers in mental health and neurorehabilitation. Amy also mentors undergraduate women to build the next generation of STEM leaders and redefine brain care. She holds a PhD in cognitive neuroscience from the University of Utah. Brittany Vieira is the founder and managing director of Ceridian Consulting, where she bridges groundbreaking tech with smart capital. Formerly the director of data science at Recursion, Brittany built scalable AI platforms that helped generate hundreds of new therapeutic starting points. A patent-holding physicist with a master's in data science from UC Berkeley, her work is shaped by a 12-year journey toward her own diagnosis. This experience drives her mission to make medicine more accurate, inclusive, and data-driven. Brooke Baker is the Senior Manager of Data Intelligence at Prove, a fintech company specializing in digital identity verification. Previously the head of data engineering and data science at LiveView Technologies, she helped shape the future of physical security through AI and natural language video search. She has also used digital body language to create fraud models and visualization tools. A trusted leader and mentor, Brooke builds high-performing teams and speaks nationally on tech and leadership. She holds a master's in information systems from BYU. Charu Samant, Vice President of Global Banking and Markets Engineering at Goldman Sachs, has built technology and driven strategy for 18 years. She built and leads teams that manage over 20 global platforms, processing millions of daily transactions and supporting trillions in financial activity. A trailblazer from rural India to Wall Street, she mentors professionals, guides interns, and drives community STEM outreach, including SheTech. She holds a master's in computer science from Northeastern University and a bachelor's in information systems. Dr. Dolly Cheetah is the CEO of Tech Holding, a sustainability R&D company, and the co-founder of Curie AI. She holds 8 patents and has invented multi-million-dollar technologies like hemp fiber military uniforms and spider silk defense armor. She was a U.S. patent examiner and investigator for the Department of Energy and now advises the UVU Applied AI Center and World Trade Association of Utah. She holds a bachelor's and master's in chemical engineering and a PhD in materials science and metallurgy from the University of Utah. Emma Moss is leading the nation's first comprehensive statewide AI education initiative. As the AI for K-12 program director at the State Board of Education and the AI project co-lead with Canyons School District, she helped launch Utah's AI Tools Rollout, which is a model across the U.S. A former Teacher of the Year runner-up, Emma's work bridges innovation and equity, ensuring students have access to transformative technology. She holds a master's in learning and technology from BYU and serves on multiple state boards. Dr. Evita Weigel is co-founder and CEO of Eris Biotech, a Y Combinator company advancing a lead drug candidate that shows promise for tumors resistant to existing treatments. Evita has screened over 2.3 million compounds and secured key IP. Previously, she spent years as an oncology researcher and a professor at BYU and UVU. An immigrant from Peru, she's building a biotech future that's more inclusive, patient-centered, and driven by purpose. She has a PhD in microbiology and molecular biology from BYU. Heidi Barnett, president of talent acquisition at iSolved, leads strategy for the hiring technology platform that's used by tens of thousands of employers. Formerly CEO of Applicant Pro, Heidi increased applicant flow by 200% for over 10,000 small businesses, helping grow the company to a 12-time Inc. 5000 honoree. A champion of people-first leadership, she mentors women and serves on the advisory board for Utah Tech University's College of Business. Heidi's path from part-time content writer and communications major to tech exec is a powerful example. Janlyn Robertson, Senior Vice President at Zions Bank Corporation, leads enterprise-wide modernization across 10 divisions. She has spent her career driving large-scale technology transformation in the highly regulated finance industry. A PMP with 11 Agile certifications, Janlin has mentored over 300 professionals and built cross-skilling programs for more than 100 employees. She also coaches a robotics club and has advanced more teams into the World Championships than any other Utah club. She holds a bachelor's in computer engineering and a minor in mathematics from the University of Utah. Kanika Gira, Senior Product Manager at Adobe, spearheads platform innovation within Adobe's developer platform group. She has architected scalable systems that power mission-critical services. A respected open-source contributor, Kanika has represented Adobe on global stages like KubeCon. She holds a degree in computer engineering and has mentored over 120 aspiring technologists through SheTech, Women Tech Makers, and Harvard. As the Women at Adobe site lead in Lehigh, she's building both platforms and pathways for a more inclusive tech industry. Dr. Catherine Armstrong is the first female Chief Scientific Officer at USANA Health Sciences, leading a 150-person global team spanning research, product development, and regulatory science. After beginning her career as an engineer at Whirlpool, she advanced through scientific and leadership roles at Bissell and Amway, and now drives innovation at the intersection of science and business. With a PhD in biochemistry from Notre Dame and 2 patents, she also champions community impact as a sponsor of Utah's Children's Justice Center. Corianne Edwards is the Chief Strategy Officer at 47G. She leads Utah's aerospace and defense innovation, including electric air mobility and dual-use technologies. Previously, Corianne drove strategy at the Governor's Office of Economic Opportunity, directing $200 million in relief, launching return ships, and forging an AI workforce partnership with NVIDIA. She co-created Inspire in Utah and 100 Companies Championing Women to advance inclusive innovation where technology, policy, and purpose meet. Corianne holds a bachelor's in political science and government from Utah State. Dr. Lauren Mason Karras, a first-generation Latina scholar with a PhD from UCLA in applied linguistics, leads AI and product strategy at Codingscape. For over 2 decades, she has designed education, workforce, and enterprise technology platforms that have reached more than 750,000 learners and professionals worldwide. Her career includes leadership roles at Penny AI, Find Your Grind, and UCLA, where she built products at the intersection of learning and innovation. Lauren also leads K-12 STEM programs that help students from underrepresented backgrounds see themselves in technology. Lynn Reichert, Community and Innovation Manager at the Utah STEM Action Center, leads statewide initiatives advancing STEM and computing access. She's implemented over 100 computing partnerships, reaching 274,000 students and 2,300 educators, and launched STEM lending libraries in every Utah county with hands-on robotics kits and books. Lynn also directs a hydroponics tech program delivering year-round food production and STEM learning to tribal nations, refugee communities, and rural schools. A graduate in sociology, her leadership opens doors for learners across every corner of the state. Lynn Yoakum, Fiber Optics Director at the Utah Department of Transportation, has expanded Utah's fiber network by 800% to power connectivity across the state and enable Utah's rise as a national leader in broadband. She's led $350 million in fiber trades, built award-winning public-private partnerships, and helped bring high-speed internet to rural and tribal communities. A former educator and cybersecurity coach, Lynn holds a bachelor's in information systems from Utah Valley University and serves on multiple advisory boards shaping Utah's tech future. Mary Lou Smulders is the Chief Marketing Officer at Dead-Drone by Axon, where she helped shape the company into a global leader in counter-drone security. Under her leadership, Dead-Drone expanded to more than 30 countries and secured major U.S. defense contracts, leading to its acquisition by Axon in 2024. Prior to this, Mary Lou led global marketing at Oracle and AtHoc and began her career as a rig engineer with ExxonMobil. She holds a bachelor's in mechanical and aerospace engineering from Cornell and an MBA. Melanie Jordan is EVP and Director of Enterprise Retail Insights and Strategic Initiatives at Zions Bank Corporation. She leads innovation across data, technology, and customer experience, including core banking migrations, pandemic response tech, and regulatory redesigns. Melanie chairs Zions Enterprise Inclusion Council, serves on its ADA Steering Committee, and was named Most Powerful Women in Banking, Top Teams. She holds an MBA from the University of Iowa, a certificate in data science from UT Austin, and is a Stonier Graduate School of Banking alum. Michaela Hatch is a senior scientist at Recursion, where she implements AI tools and builds organoid models to accelerate drug discovery. Her work advances scalable solutions for complex diseases, including developing beating cardiac tissue, assays for fibrosis, and models for C. difficile infection. Michaela co-founded the Women at Recursion ERG, launched a returnship program, and serves on the BioHive Women in Tech and Science Council, where she bridges innovation, inclusion, and impact into biotech. She earned a bachelor's in biochemistry and molecular biology from Boston University. Mao Nandi is an engineer and innovator advancing AI-driven health equity. As the CEO and co-founder of Monir, she developed Niada, a patent-pending tool that uses smartphone cameras and AI to detect anemia. Prior to this, she helped scale NetDocuments into a $110 million legal tech success and founded a nonprofit to close gaps in research, policy, and care for underrepresented populations. She has a bachelor's in computer engineering and a master's in computer science from New Jersey Institute of Technology. Natalie Clark is the Vice President of Data Engineering at Goldman Sachs, where she leads a 20-person team responsible for maintaining critical entity data across global jurisdictions. A former attorney for the U.S. Department of Justice, she brings a legal lens to data governance and has become a firm-wide expert in entity modeling under the Bank Holding Company Act. Natalie holds a JD from Tulane. Whether decoding data or mentoring junior engineers, she brings clarity, connection, and creative problem-solving to every challenge. Shauna Del Hierro is Chief Information Officer at SoundHound AI, where she leads the company's enterprise architecture, cybersecurity, and AI infrastructure strategy. With more than 22 years of experience, she's led digital transformations across Fortune 500s and scaled tech operations from startups to national retailers. Previously, she was CTO of Sportsman's Warehouse and VisionWorks, and in leadership at Toyota. Shauna holds a bachelor's in information systems and is also the founder of TechMaven.ai, a consultancy advancing AI adoption and inclusive innovation. Congratulations to the 2025 Women Tech Council Award finalists.